Hello, everybody. Hi there, internet. 'Tis I, your boy Danny, here for another intimate, deep moment of bonding with you. Hope you're doing well today. And yes, today I am sat on the grey couch, accompanied by the two most important things in my life, candles and a tiny water feature that's plugged into the wall. Rat, I hate you, said Sam. Hello there. Toast, said Numa. Does anybody speak Greek, said Kat. I don't, so don't bust that out right now. And Dan, get off the toilet, said Script 19. Imagine if this was a toilet. Wow. Damn, that would be so comfortable. Hi! So it's been like 2 weeks since I did one of these casual chats here, and here I am again. This is me using the YouTube mobile live streaming app, because me and Phil, Phil and I have been having some difficulties with our internet connection recently, and when you do it on your phone, it just works. So here I am in stunning detail for all of you. More casual convo, said Lex. Yeah, I mean, how casual do you want this to get? I can get incredibly casual if you want. I'm watching this at 6:30 a.m. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to go ahead and say that it's going to be worth that. Use the filters. Okay, so obviously, right, here's the content you all signed up for. This is exactly what all of you deserve right now. So do you want to have an intimate, deep, meaningful, philosophical chat about life, where I am in the moment, my place in the universe, what's been going on in the world, how my life is, chatting with you? Or we could just sit here and then I could, that's okay. That's like glamour, I don't know, maybe, what's this, dawn? Ooh, that's a bit, okay, sunscreen, yeah, there we go. This is the Dan's soul filter right now. What's going on, Dan? What's going on right now is we could be having an interesting chat about life, but I'm giving you the content you deserve, which is just watching me beam. A beam of what? I don't know. Keep it on beam, said Paul. Okay, sure. Hi, Dad. Hi, Jack. How are you? I have school tomorrow. Rip you. Well, yeah. I mean, important life update. Had a haircut. I actually cut my own hair. This is a thing. I cut my own hair. I was figured, my hair is fine, but I just lost a thing. So I literally just got a pair of scissors and then just went like that. So, when you have such an insanely complicated hairstyle as I, that's not that hard. So, that means nothing. It's not impressive. So thanks. Looks good, Rat. Oh, rat as a term of endearment. You know something that I realised the other day? No one understands weird internet humour. I know we all do, and it's our whole life, and it's all we think about, and it's what we do. But most people, they don't actually get these jokes, and they think we're just being mean to each other. So in case anyone's watching this, and they're like, wow, Dan's subscribers are really abusive. He has a very strange kind of tsundere relationship with his audience. I think they're being nice. I'm kind of not sure, to be honest. That's fine. So how have you been? This is a live chat, so, forget all the people watching this back. Just kidding, love you. Hope you're having a great time watching this as you get dressed in the morning. That's when I watch YouTube these days. Whenever I'm getting ready for the day, I load up YouTube then, and I just sit there. Dude, it's 5 a.m. Where are Kimmel's at 5? Where are you right now where it's 5 a.m.? Akabakar is scared. Nikki is cold. Nice. Honestly, same. Okay, cool. Really effing stressed, said Cindy. Well, shout out to all of you. Say hi to the Ugly Pigeon group chat. Again, if you can refer to yourself as an ugly pigeon, that means that you're not taking life too seriously, and I can get behind that. Good you. I had a cold. Wow. It's just a riot in your life. So, yeah. Life, man. It's a wild ride. How is it already September? Honestly, I'm just going to slouch. Are you ready for how casual this is going to get? Let's get more and more. Yeah, here we go. Right. Hi. Yeah, this is super casual. It's already September. What the hell? What's even happened this year? I was recovering from... Dan, you're not using a filter. Sorry. Oh, shit, man. This looks like I've taken something. Oh, my God. It's just... How is it September? I'm not going back to class though, so for all the people that are going back to class, wow, that's a really bad thing. I was thinking about what YouTube video to make next on the, are you ready for it, Dan is Not on Fire channel. Look, I know I changed the public display name because no one knows how to spell it, but as I said in the video, the channel will always be Dan is Not on Fire. So don't freak out whenever I say it. Laura said, mate, September's good for me because I'm going to Prague. Gel, I've never been to Prague. I really want to. Say hi to the Crusty Demons group chat. That's just, I don't approve of that whatsoever. But then obviously class is coming back. So I figured, I've done videos talking about, dance party, giving the content. Shout out to Jillian. About exams, about surviving school life. But something I haven't really gone in deep about is university and that period of my life. Now, I was a YouTuber back in 2010, making videos while I was in university. But now in hindsight, and, statute of limitations, people I don't talk to anymore, I can just spill the beans on all kinds of shit that happened. So I figured, because this is the time of year where lots of people are going to university or college for the very first time, or maybe thinking that they're gonna do it in a year or two, or maybe they did it 3 years ago and they're just trying really hard to repress all the emotions. That's something that I can make a video about. So this week, I'm gonna spill the tea on my own experiences at university, which, as you all know, was ceiling content, incredibly successful in every way that you could imagine it. A whole meaty year. It was good. Dan, show me your dimple. Get it out for the lad. This is kind of making me uncomfortable, you saying that, but wow, filters, chats, and dimples. This is just fan service. I'm not expressing myself here. I'm just doing whatever the people on the internet want me to do. At least I'm aware of it. Say hi to some super chats. Okay. I mean, if I was to make a video about university, what would you want me to talk about? Say in the chat right now. I'll just shout out some people. Halter Queen, Shook and DJH. Good luck with your junior year. Angie's first day of school was today. Rip. Shout out to Plano from Russia. Okay, here we go. Halvinishko and Kenzo. Definitely said that wrong. I'm so offensive. Neve and Courtney. What? Can't you just be called like Gary? Jake Poole. Wow, I bet you're actually Jake Poole. Said how to use this. Hi, Lily. Tired Anxiety said hi to the 420 XD Raw. Oh my god, wow, that's like everything I hate about life. Group chat. I missed you in your handkerchief shirt. Well, thanks. Thanks there. Talk about Freshers Week. I'm scared. I was thinking that, actually. Because a lot of people that are going to university, the first week of it is the scary one. Because it's when you move out of the family house, it's when you go to a big new scary place, you're forced to socialise, your life changes. And I had a pretty eventful first week at university. I wrote about it a bit in Tabanoff, and I think I've just casually told you a couple of the stories sometimes, but I could go a bit deep into some of them, and there's definitely a few more. So I think this week I'm gonna go back there. That's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for me to work out how I want to do that, what I want to say or not. Shout out to the meme orgy group chat. What is wrong with all of you? Okay, let's see. I sometimes just go on Twitter and then see what people are replying me as the show. Spoiler, I've got Twitter. Oh my god. Hi. Dalian broke it, yeah. If you're missing Dan and Phil games and you're not watching the hottest series in the entire world right now, Dan and Phil play The Sims 4. Dill's life is getting pretty crazy. Had an alien baby and it broke the game. I'm gonna be very honest with you as a YouTuber right here. The only reason I can survive and thrive in this world is because of the Sims series. It's the only thing any of you care about, and it's the backbone of my entire life. So when the game glitches and it breaks, we legitimately panic, because if the Dill game save on the PC breaks, then the channel's dead, we're dead, we have nothing of value to offer anyone in society. So when in the last Sims video, if you watched it, an alien baby started glitching through the walls and attaching to his father like a koala. We were scared. But if you haven't watched it, damn, that's some content. Dan, more filters, I was promised. Okay. Wow, this film grain making me look crispy. Dan, have you watched the adaptation of Death Note? No. Did you get glitter on your clothes? Yeah, oh my god. So I'm sure lots of you have heard of or seen Amazing Phil did a slime video. That's right, because who cares if it's a stupid trend that some people do? If you just like something and you want to do it, just do it. Phil plus crafts, as we all know from baking and other craft channels and stuff, is obviously, it's going to go really well. So I was very excited for that, personally. It's so retro. Choose another one. Okay, Dawn. Wow. I'm a fairy. So I watched it, and it was very interesting and funny, actually. What Phil didn't tell me was that he made this slime, filled it with glitter, got it all over his bedsheets and crap, put it in the wash, and then the washing machine, like, all the glitter just fell off the stuff he washed and just collected at the bottom of it. So then I put all of my clothes that I actually had to wash in the machine, washed them, took them out, literally everything I'd ever worn was just covered in glitter. And not just like nice glitter, it was like weird slime residue glitter. So that went in twice right there. Hashtag environment. But seriously, are you still glittery? I'm still glittery. Like, have I still got that piece of glitter on my hand? Palm action. Check that out. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Rotating. There must be a piece of glitter on me somewhere. I've been flicking them off all day because I'm still finding... I had like a massive gold piece on my hand earlier. I might finally be free of them. But yeah, I mean, that video, it did destroy me. What about Bake Off? Okay. Before we talk about anything interesting or important, the biggest cultural event in the United Kingdom recently, if you're not from the UK and you're maybe interested in British culture, what people are going through or whatever, there's a show called The Great British Bake Off. It's a reality show about baking, and it was on the BBC, and it got sold to another channel, and this was a very big deal, and the presenters changed and everything changed, and it was very scary. But then there's been like 2 episodes of it, and everyone's like, you know, people cared about it kind of more than they did about Brexit. Let's be honest. I've seen a lot more conversation about it. But yeah, what do you think? Guys that have seen the new British Bake Off, what do you think? Because opinions, man, I don't know. For me, I think it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same show, just on a different channel with different presenters. Like, yes, I miss Mary Berry, but what's her face? I can't remember her name, which probably says a lot. I'm so sorry. Disrespectful. The new judge. No Mary Berry is sad. No Melon Sue is sad. I really like Noel Fielding, though. Like, Sandy is just, like, funny and good. And then Noel is so weird. Like, I think that his voiceover sounded a bit creepy. Basically, if you don't know, there's this show called The Mighty Boosh, which I think is one of the best comedy TV shows of all time. And there was this guy in it called Noel Fielding, who's basically, like, a hippie goth that acts like he's some kind of trans-dimensional alien being made of solid glitter. And he's like a really weird comedian. But he came onto this show as a TV presenter, and everyone was like, huh, weird choice. But I think it worked really well. And I think that he'll get less weird as it goes on, and it'll be great. It's like the same, so I like it, just more baking. Although watching it with ads is weird. The most important thing, though, and whether you care or not, this is going to impact all of your lives. It finishes at 9:15 on a Tuesday, and that's when I do my live shows. So, I mean, I care about you, and I care about these, and this is, you know, it's like important, and you know, I understand that our relationship as a community, it's important to do these. I like being able to talk about things, but Bake Off is the kind of the priority of my life. So live shows might be at like 9:30 for a while. But what do you think of the difference between this and buffering? I mean, what can you do about buffering if it's buffering just on 4G and I'm just holding my phone? What can you do about the internet? What do you think about the difference between this and you now? I feel like the phone quality of this is good, and it's a lot easier for me to just whack it on YouTube. But I feel like lots of ways of interacting about it. I feel like using Super Chat is hard compared to you now stuff. I'm interested in what you think. I think that there's less like things popping up on the screen. I could try and improve the quality on YouNow if that's what you care about. I could just stream on my phone on YouNow, but I like streaming on my laptop because then I get to click on things and kind of like just like scroll through Tumblr while I'm talking to you rudely. Kind of like, it seems 50-50. I'll go back to YouNow next time, but we'll see. So yeah, with live streaming, me and Phil we got a new broadband provider. We upgraded our broadband just for live streaming as we did our first YouTube gaming live stream, which was super fun. Streaming gaming. It was so fun. It didn't even remotely feel like any kind of work. I mean, yes, we spent like 6 hours trying to set it up and wrestling with programs and cables and whatever, but it was just really fun doing it. But our internet was so bad. We checked the internet and it was 0.5 megabytes upload speed. 0.5. No, like, you might have that. If you have that, it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, phone 4G is like 30 megabytes or something like that. This is just, it was so bad. So it got like so laggy at the end. So we're gonna do another one on Thursday at the time when Phil does his live show, which is 8 o'clock on Thursday. We're going to do another gaming live stream on Dan and Phil Games. So if you want to hang out with us live, go to Dan and Phil Games, 8 o'clock Thursday, and it will be HD, lag-free, and it will sound better. So I hope, Dan, show us your chins. Okay, I mean, this is objectification. I don't know how to feel about that. Not nearly enough bubbles and filters for what you advertised, said George. Okay, you're being a hater. Shout out Squidward, said Luren. Okay, sure. Will it be Mario? We're not sure. There's lots of games that we could play. When are you going to do another Tumblr queue? I started doing a Tumblr queue today, Sam, but then there just wasn't enough good stuff in my dashboard. So shout out to all of you who I follow on Tumblr. There wasn't enough, aesthetic shitposting for me to curate, if I'm honest with you. I mean, I tried, and it just wasn't enough. So I'm going to try again, like maybe tomorrow or something. So if I'm following you on Tumblr, you need to pump out some good stuff tonight. Okay, that's... How was Edinburgh? Edinburgh was amazing. So if you don't know, last week, or was it the week before, there's a thing called the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which is a comedy festival. It's a very important event in the UK for comedians and people that do shows. And at the same time, there's the TV Festival, which is where the TV industry come to talk about TV. And they invited me and Phil to come up and do a talk about young people not caring about TV anymore. And we got interviewed by Sue Perkins, who is a TV presenter in the UK. Everyone loves her. She was one of the people from the Great British Bake Off, speaking of, rest in peace. And it was really good. We had some interesting chats. I always feel like those things are weird, because if I'm ever doing a public talk, it's like some of you guys are there. So I want to be nice, I want to be interesting, and I want to be entertaining for you guys. And I feel like I have to entertain the audience so people don't think that I'm not boring and funny. But also, people will judge us based on how interesting and entertaining it is. Like, people paid to go to this thing. People paid to listen to this talk that me and Phil... Well, imagine me and Phil sitting there and people are like, oh my God, people paid... Like, people that, work in TV paid to come just listen to us talk for 10 minutes. So I was like, oh God, I have to be interesting. So I rambled. I did some, epic, serious waffling. I thought I was being so serious. It was great. Dan, your sides are so shaved. They are. Look how short those lads are. Whoop, whoop. It's actually just called the festival. Yeah, they just call it the Fringe Festival. And you guys are there, said Lucy. Budum-tis. Yeah. I mean, that's still a fringe, even if it's a curly mess. I had a shower half an hour before I did this show, which is why my hair is look at that volume, look at that frizz. It's real, in a serious way. Why are the comments so fast? I don't know, Pamela. I guess people just want to talk to me. What do you want to ask me? Okay, let's do some Q&A action. I'm going to get in there. The people of my channel, what do they want to ask? Let's find out. Want to watch YouTube with your YouTube fans? Okay, someone's promoting themselves in Super Chat. What is wrong with the... Katy Atkinson said, just started year 11. You'll be fine, probably. If you get a private tutor or read a revision book, you end up learning more in 2 weeks of cramming than you do in 2 years of doing lessons. And you're like, oh my God, teachers is so bad. At least mine were. Come back to Australia. I would love to. I think going to Australia was the highlight of my year so far this year. That year that's just evaporated into nothingness and just gone so fast that I Don't know why I'm alive. Nikki Barron said, I love you. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Me and my friend Sally got closer thanks to you and Phil, said Peachy Sally. That's good. Reagan720 said, shout out to the Funders group chat. Shout out to Dan's Humour for saving my life, said Nicole Lester. Humour's a funny one. It's definitely subjective. You can't say what is funny or what isn't, because, you know, if you think about it, things that are funny are just when you think about how ridiculous a situation is. So whether or not you find something funny will depend a lot on your life experiences. So I might make a joke, and to people that have a similar emotional state to me, that see where I'm coming from, that have lived a life similar to me, they'll find it funny. People that haven't, they might be like, wow, I don't know if that's funny. It's making me feel a way that I don't agree with. And that's fine. But the thing is with the internet and people expressing themselves is you've just got to do you, you know, unless you're being bad for some reason, just express yourself. We can't help being different. I'm dying because of hurricane. I hope you're not actually dying because of hurricane, but thank you for watching the show, Rose. Oh my God. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm so glad, like, it's a privilege living in Britain and not having any kind of natural disasters, because honestly, anytime there's any kind of natural disaster, it's just so horrible and scary looking at the news. And it's like Britain, yeah, I mean, it rains 100% of the time, which is, you know, the sacrifice that we make. But otherwise, it's just uneventful. We'll get like some wind that knocks a tree over, and that's it, basically. Have you ever watched Kipper the Dog? Yes, Shay. Although, like, not a lot. Oh my God. That's a blast from the past. Div just sent me a message just saying rat. There we go. That's funny. I want to thank you for your content, said Hayley. Thank you for watching my content. 7 a.m. in Melbourne. F you, Dan. Hey, Sienna. Thanks for watching. Hey, Sally, Sunny, Tori. Callie's working at a library in New Jersey. That's amazing. Shout out to Angel and Caden and Jess Holden and Morgan and Megan and Carly. Right. Well, thank you. Dan, you are my favourite YouTuber other than Phil, and I'm subscribed to all of your channels and follow you everywhere. You are amazing. Okay, we need to report Cassette, because apparently Cassette follows me everywhere, and that's actually really creepy. These are a nice little ray of sunshine. No, this is a ray of sun. Are you ready for what's like the most ray of sunshine? This is a ray of sunshine right now. Hope you're not queasy, because this is getting crazy right now. Dan, talk about music. You haven't for a while. Music. I mean, all I've been listening to recently is the Arcade Fire album again and again. I love Arcade Fire. One of my favorite. Please stop with this filter. Okay, I'll stop. What should I stick it on? Dawn. There we go. Wow, I look like a tangerine with that sepia. The Dan's Soul filter. There. Wait. Here we go. Yep. There we go. What have I been listening to recently? Okay. Daniel has been listening to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard's new album, which is chill AF, TBH. The new Mastodon song. Mastodon are coming out with new music so soon. This hurts my... What doesn't hurt your... There we go. Okay, does this not hurt your eyes? They're coming out with a new EP, and I'm like ready for that. I love it. It's called Toe to Toe, new one. Just been listening to the Arcade Fire album. Been listening to Tyler's album more. Recently played... Let's see. Yeah, I've been listening to Katy Perry's album, actually. It's quite fun, because I've just been keeping up with, like, the pop drama. What do you think, guys? Taylor Swift versus Katy Perry. Whose side are you on? Let me know. How are you feeling about all of this? So, okay, right, just say right now. Swish Swish versus Look What You Made Me Do. Who's you can't say none. You have to say one or the other. Even if you want to murder them both. You have to... Pink, said Tacos. Taylor by far. Okay. Swift, said Chloe. Ew, neither, said Milkplunk. Tay. Okay, oh my God, Swish, Swish. A lot of people are saying Swish, Swish. Look what made you... Ooh. A lot of people are saying... Oh, wow, this chat... Oh my God, civil war of Dan's chat right now. Okay, so this is my opinion. I think that A, it's all completely fake and constructed. Like, if you believe... I mean, just look at the timing, like what's happening in the news, the timing of certain things, who releases what and when. It's all planned by the record labels, like probably like half of Taylor Swift's relationships. Not all of them. I'm sure a lot of Taylor Swift's life is legitimate. And we shouldn't be, too critical of people's lives because, celebrities are just celebrities. They are normal people. But still, I'm sure a lot of it's just faked for attention. But yeah, I think that Swish Swish is a better song. Nicki Minaj, the video is like weird. for Swish Swish. I don't know. It's just like, look at these memes, kids. Like my whole channel. Am I right? No, but seriously, Nicki Minaj just saved the whole thing. She just came in. She just saved the whole video. I love that she wasn't even in it. I don't know if you've noticed this, but Nicki Minaj obviously doesn't like actually traveling to be in anyone's music videos, so she was just green screened in, and I don't think her and Katy were ever in the same room, which just makes it even more iconic, to be honest. So I preferred Swish Swish as a song, although, like, Look What You Made Me Do, it's got an amazing video. Like, you can't, like, I understand that there's so much drama and opinions about Taylor Swift and everything, but you're like, the video for Look What You Made Me Do, it's just really cool. I don't know how much I like the song or whatever, to be honest. I'm interested generally in pop culture. I'm not massively enthusiastic about either of these people or their albums. I'm sorry. I don't care that much. I was listening to like a 13-minute remix of Troy's song with Martin Garrix this morning. It just came on randomly and I was like, this isn't the single. It's like a 13-minute long club mix. You're weird, but I like it. Yeah. Am I weird? What's weird? What's normal? Don't know. BTS. Yeah, talking about more important things. The new BTS. Why is it always called a comeback? I'm sorry, like, if One Direction came back now after their hiatus, that would be a comeback. I swear, like, K-pop artists finish an album cycle. It's a comeback! Isn't it just like their new music? I don't know. Sorry for being ignorant about K-pop. I know I'm ignorant, but anyway. Oh my god, this new BTS song. It's beautiful. It watered my crops. It cleansed my soul. It was so pure. I just didn't know how to live anymore. Show us the other side. It's just the same. But it's, oh my god, the video was just so good. The softest thing I've ever seen. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's funny. Collab with Lily. I've talked about collabing with Lily, but I just wasn't outside at the same time that she was. I'm sorry. What do you think of the new Young Lean song? I actually quite like the new Young Lean song. One of his better recent songs. Dan, when's the next internet support group? Not yet. I usually do when it's been like half a year. What's the timing? Haven't looked. But I cried when I heard it. Wow. That sounds intense, doesn't it? Talk about EXO. Oh my god, talk about GCSEs. I mean, I made that video talking about exams. I made one talking about generally surviving the hell that was school. Would you like to visit Croatia? I'd like to visit a lot of places. It's quite funny. Like this year, I went to Playlist and VidCon and Australia, and that was all quite random. Wasn't planned. Didn't have time to go to some other conventions, and it's just like, we've obviously when me and Phil were on tour, we went to so many places, and yet there were so many places we didn't go, and it's just crazy. Whenever we go to a convention, and either of us, I mean, I'm just speaking from my opinions here, but I'm sure that Phil probably feels the same way. It's just such a profound, I don't want to be lame experience, but meeting you guys, it's very grounding. It's good for my mental health, making you all seem real, making me realize what I actually do with my life, and that people actually watch it and enjoy it, or don't, and have opinions. And I do feel bad that we didn't get to go to some places. I would definitely, in life, like to go to more places. Did you put the pop socket on your phone? I took that off. Didn't I like the pop sockets? Do. Josh is a figment of Tyler's imagination. That sounds like a very deep conspiracy. I hope that the clique has had fun with that. Please, is that what it's called? I don't know. Come to Latin America, please. Oh, Latin America. I'd like to just go there generally. I mean, I'd like to go everywhere one day, if I'm there in a professional capacity or not. Talk about the forest fic. I'm gonna not Google that right now. Oh, is that a thing? Okay, sorry. Wow, is that an immensely emotional fanfic reference I just made without knowing it? Dan, how was the train? The train to Edinburgh was beautiful. If you don't know this, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. The train, well, Edinburgh, the capital, is it? I'm so bad at geography. Are those books back there? No, they're board games. So lame. Board game collection right there. Honestly. Massive nerd. Are you coming to Cockermouth this year? B2AW. I'm not. It sounds like a metaphor, but thanks. Come to Switzerland, said Peachy Sally. I think that Edinburgh is the most beautiful city in the whole world. I'm going to go on record and say that. You should just, Google Edinburgh and just look at it. there are bits of London, like if you imagine like watching Sherlock, London, oh, it must be like old lamp posts with gas lights and cobbled streets and horses and carts. It's not. That's like a tiny bit of London, and then the rest is just like, chewing gum and people spitting on the floor. But all of Edinburgh is just this beautiful Harry Potter-esque fantasy dreamland, and it's also colourful, and the stones and the streets and the buildings. It's honestly like, I was just walking around Edinburgh, right, JC, and it was just so inspirational. And the train journey to and from is like the most emotional thing ever. If you ever have to go from London to Edinburgh, don't fly, get the train, because it's 5 hours of just going past beautiful countryside. You go past the sea, you go along aqueducts. It's just like a beautiful experience. I sat there, I was listening to music, I did some writing. It was amazing. I do like travel, but Dan fangirling, yeah, I'm fangirling over Edinburgh. Yeah, totally, and sitting across from strangers. Yeah, it was kind of like on the way there, we were sat across from two elderly people, but it was okay because they kind of just fell asleep and didn't talk, so that was all right. And on the way back, no one was on the train, so that was all right. Otherwise, it would have been hella awkward. Writing what? Writing ideas for my not a book. Don't worry, just ideas for things. Content, life dreams, things that might be big things in the future. What about Pin-Off 9? That'll happen in November. Aberdeen is prettier. Haven't been to Aberdeen. I'll give you that. Dan, why didn't you go to New Zealand and Tatanoff? It was hard because a lot of things were out of our control where we could go. And the thing is with Tatanoff, because it was a big theatrical show with a huge set, it meant that we just couldn't go to lots of places. We couldn't go deep into Canada or across certain seas or something. And there's loads of stupid things like taxes and immigration and customs and what size of things are allowed on boats. And it's, I would love to go to New Zealand or Canada, or whatever. So many boring reasons. Are you coming back to Australia? One day. Don't worry. Coming back to my place? I'd love to. Don't worry. School advice. Stay tuned. I'm going to hit you with I'm not going to hit you with the school advice. I'm going to hit you with the bad things that have happened to me at university, and then maybe you can learn something from it. I don't know. I need to work out. I'll give you a thing about the creative process here. It's always so hard to know exactly how to execute a YouTube video. Because say I'm Dan, I'm making a video about university. That could be anything. It could be what not to do at university. It could be story time, the time that this happened. It could be 5 top tips for doing this. It could be 10 differences between this and this. And it's like, how do I decide how I do it? And yeah, I guess I sit down and I'm like, what's an expression of myself? What's not me thinking this is what another YouTuber would do, or what people want to watch? What's an honest expression of my feelings? And that's why I roll around on the floor for 6 days, having a crisis about something that ends up being a fairly simple seeming YouTube video. You have no idea how, but I definitely got a lot of material to inspire me out of that one time at university. So don't worry about that. Same, Dan, same. Dan, it's been half an hour. You've given us your filters. I have! And it's quite late, I guess. It's 10 past 10. I won't stay for like a whole hour. Don't worry. Dan, you should make more videos about mental health. I should. It's always, that's another hard one too, because it's always, you don't want to give people advice when you're not a qualified professional. You don't want to look like you're attention seeking. You don't want to say the wrong thing or the right thing, and it's really scary. You know what I mean? It's quite easy for me to make videos about so many topics, but then there's certain topics where you have to think so hard about how you approach them, what you do, and whatever. Is it something that I should try and do something big and help? Should I make it different? Should I get help? Should I make it really arty and filmy? Or should I just make it like a regular Dan video? It's a challenge. We'll talk about the pigeon drama. Okay. More importantly, there was epic pigeon drama outside the other day. Honestly, Phil and I just living life, and it's kind of like, I always wonder what people think is happening on a day-to-day life. It's hard for me to tweet sometimes, because I just, don't go outside, have no hobbies and interests, no social life, scared to express opinions because of my huge platform. And then Phil just texted me halfway through the day and it was like, come upstairs, intense pigeon drama. Because honestly, Phil just looks outside the window and it's just like, birds. Phil's obsessed with birds. It's like there's nothing interesting about a pigeon. In London, a pigeon is just like a flying disease sack. That's what I was about to say. That is literally what a pigeon is. It's a flying disease sack. Don't get it any other way. And it's like two pigeons were just fighting. They were just flying into each other. They were pecking. I imagine it was very dramatic for a while. I mean, I came upstairs and I was like, what? And Phil was like, look, there's pigeons fighting. And I was like, you made me climb a set of stairs to just tell me that there were two pigeons fighting, as if this is a thing that's worth climbing a set of stairs for. But yeah, they flapped, they pecked. It was intense, and that is the thrilling domestic true story of Dan and Phil. So there we go. What do you think of Game of Thrones? I mean, I'm not going to spoil this for anyone. Obviously, Game of Thrones was amazing. I'm so sad it's not in my life. What am I living for week to week now? It's just so tough. It's such a huge part of looking forward to stuff in life was the new episode of Game of Thrones, which sounds so lame, but it's true. And it's over. And I think it is the best show ever. I think that this season... critic opinion for 30 seconds. It was a bit rushed. It's like they had so much story to tell. They were just like, go, 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 go. They didn't have a lot of time to slowly ponder and get into stories. If you think about the last season of Game of Thrones, with episodes like Hold the Door and The Battle of the Bastards and the last episodes, they were feats of filmmaking. They were so well directed. They were just so artistic. And it's like, this isn't just a good fantasy action drama show. This is like... filmmaking, and it's beauty, and it's some of the best put together stuff in terms of like cinematography and editing, and it was great. This season it didn't really have that. It was just kind of like regular episodes, but I hope is that they were just getting ready for this last season, and the next last season of Game of Thrones they really get, you know, some good interesting directing back in and just make it a true piece of art. You are a loaf, said Waste of Time. I am. Your hair is so cute. It's a mess today. It's wild. I don't know what's going on. Is it good? I'm not sure. Look at this fringe gap. You need to curl more. Get up in there. Wow. I can piss apple cider, said Spike the Stoner. Thank you for contributing to this. I stalk my YouTube senpai, but he never doses, said Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. Thanks for coming. Are you going to do a live show next week? No! Are you ready for this? Phil and I are going away midweek for a few days with some pals next week, so there isn't going to be live shows. I think we'll just put gaming videos up on the day, but don't worry, because there's going to be gaming live streams, and then I'll do a You Now the Tuesday after, and then I should do something funny and weird on this next time, because I do like using this app. It's fun testing them out. It's like the fun experimentation of the season, because experimenting is always fun. All of you should experiment. And yeah... I think that's it. I'll see what you guys are saying just before I leave, in case there's anything deep you want me to say. Today was a bad day, but thanks for making me smile. Thank you, Maddie, for being here and watching this. I appreciate it. Tyler said, my Debs is tomorrow. Help me. You'll do fine, Tyler. It's cool. Dan, if there's something in your life, is to be your best friend. Anna, thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day. Supokun spoiled Game of Thrones. I might have muted her on Twitter, but she was lovely in person. It's my birthday tomorrow, said Isabella. Happy birthday. Can I make a fan game about you and Phil? Yeah, I mean, you can't monetize it because that's how copyright works with YouTube, but you make whatever you want. Express yourself. Do art. Be creative. If you're into game design, making your own games in your spare time is fun. Have you heard Ready for It? Yep. You said Phil and I'm proud. Be proud of me. Do you ever watch Danny Phantom? Yeah, when I was younger. Lemonhead, hello. Come to Estonia. Okay, stay hydrated. Thank you for caring about my self-care. Lola Blue said, first day at sixth form and I'm all ready to give up. Don't! Nope. It's fine. Hello, Lisa Ann. Complex Howl. Have you considered writing on philosophy, said Rachel Kiki. I don't have a formal education in it. I can just waffle with my uneducated opinions and get criticised for not being deep enough, for attempting to be too deep and anything. It's scary, man. The Yeehaw Tears group chat. What is wrong with you people? I've already bought the flight to Edinburgh. You done goofed. Nadia. The Dead Eggs and Holcomb Howl Hole but Howl Bowl. I'm going to go. Jotelina said favourite anime, My Hero Academia. Shay, Kaylee, Cat, Peachy. Thank you all for watching. I'll depart now and let you get on with your evening. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope this is the content that you liked. I think something about doing the web live shows is it allows me to have longer, more ponderful chats, because I'm not just like holding something and reading it with my hand the whole time. So I'll do a regular one next time I do this. Look forward to the gaming live stream on Thursday. Look forward to my video coming this weekend if it's fun. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Stay hydrated. Treat yourself. You deserve it. And don't feel too much pressure. Don't compare yourself to your peers. Just, think about what you want to achieve with your life. And as long as you're making slow progress, that's fine. There's no rush. Life is longer than you think. And you can do it. I believe in you. Goodbye.